So I picked up this lot of used minifigures on eBay. Mainly got it because I thought it'd be fun, and worst case scenario, I saw a cave troll in it, and it did not disappoint. I've been seeing fire figs, crazy parts. This is all like 2012, 2013, 2014 type of figures, and it's been all like Lord of the Rings, which is why I bought it. Cave troll, easy buy. Even got a cool leopard, but like everything in here is cool. Like even if it isn't Lord of the Rings, like it's Chima. Okay, Chima's kind of lame, but at least it's the crocodiles. And then the CMFs have been crazy good. You got Medusa, some one of these guys, Cyclops, Orc, Bear Knight. I had no idea there was a Bear Knight in here. His shield is over here. We got, Heroic Knight, Conquistador. It's been crazy good. Like, look at this. Awesome parts. You can make a shirtless dude from 2008. Super fire figs. And it just got a little bit better because I looked through here, and what do I find? I'm sure people watching my channel, at least I hope, boy, not the greatest legend, but I hope you know what this is. There you go. Blue Bilbo. Target Blu-ray exclusive. This is the first one I have that I actually cracked open. This is the fourth one of these I have. Just to flex a little on that, but like, wow. Did not expect to find this. Really cool find. Obviously the rest of it is not hard to get at all. This is perfect condition, no cracks, nothing. Wow, what a pickup. Always gotta watch the figures after you pick them up in a random used lot. You never know what's in these figures. These figures were pretty clean, but still. Okay guys, the figs are all set up on the base plates. I pulled them out of the lot, and I kind of roughly sorted them. Like these ones have more Lord of the Rings figure parts. These are more like Prince of Persia, well obviously the Chima Crocs, and some CMFs. So I'm just gonna go through them and try to make the figures complete. I'm pretty knowledgeable of Lego figures at this point, so I know exactly what all these parts go to. Maybe not for the Prince of Persia, but for their Lord of the Rings and CMFs and stuff like that, definitely. So here we have a Elrond. He's got the wrong torso, I can see, but that's his headpiece. We've got a bunch of orcs. These are Gundabad orcs from, I believe, a Dol Guldur set that was in here, and possibly Mirkwood Elf Army, I think, as well. So I love these guys. I've got a huge orc army, you guys know that, but these ones, I have not quite as many. Probably have like 40 of these now after picking up 4 more of them. Here we have, looks like part of Bane, the son of Bard. His torso, I think these legs go to either like a Pirates of the Caribbean figure or a Prince of Persia figure. And then I think this headpiece might be the Prince of Persia. Female lead, I'm honestly not sure. I've never seen the movie. We've got part of Bard the Bowman, and this head I believe is Bilbo's head, if I'm not mistaken. So that's good. And of course, who does that go to? Well, Bluecoat Bilbo. This is the special Blu-ray DVD figure. Totally shocking that I pulled this out of this lot. In retrospect, like, it was visible, the back of the torso, but for me, when I saw this, I thought like Killmonger from Marvel. Not that I thought it was him, I thought it was maybe like a DC fig or something, most likely like a DC thug, but Bluecoat Bilbo, come on guys, that's huge. His head looks like he has Pippin's head. And so I'll go ahead and grab Pippin's torso along with this Éomer helmet and Boromir legs. Be able to make a figure out of him. We've got a Lake Town guard / Éomer figure. And a Rohan archer with I think Galadriel's head there. So got Gimli with Thranduil's headpiece, and these legs belong to a CMF, I think. Maybe the Roman, maybe a Spartan CMF. Although, yeah, so this guy, okay, this guy's a Mongol, so that's definitely not his legs. So I'll have to look and see which exact Roman these legs belong to, but some good parts. If you can tell, like, a lot of these figures are mismatched. Like we got Amer's head and then a hairpiece that belongs to Bilbo. But it seems like they're all like complete minifigs in here. Like I'll find the hairpiece to Galadriel, the head, the torso, the legs. Everything is in here. Whose torso is this one? Is this Polybag Elrond? I think that's Polybag Elrond. That's really nice if so, because I don't have one that is loose. I only have a sealed Polybag of Elrond. So I hope that's the Polybag one, but it's probably got to be the Dol Guldur one, considering we've got Galadriel and the Witch King in here. Here is, I think, Dane. It's a reversible head. Okay, yeah. Most likely Dane, and then Mirkwood Elf Army, of course. Here we've got the Witch King, Mirkwood Elf Armor, and Galadriel / Moria work. Prince of Persia with, boy, I'm confusing these elves looking at him, Legolas. This is a Mirkwood Elf Archer. Whose head is this? Is this Thor? I do not think this is Lord of the Rings or Hobbit. I think this is Thor's head. Maybe not. I'll have to look and see, but I'm pretty sure that's not from the Lord of the Rings. Maybe it's from Prince of Persia, but it looks a little too modern to me. Boromir and Lake Town Guard legs. Those look nice. These legs are pretty similar to like a Shredder that exists from TMNT, but otherwise pretty unique looking legs. Here we've got the rest of Thranduil. I really like this figure. This thing, no idea what this is from. Looks like some sort of, I don't think it can be a statue, but I have no idea what this is. Here we have the helmet to something, a CMF, and not a bad generic torso to have, dark green, but not sure what that's from. We've got a Gimli here. Is this the right head? No, that looks like it's the Prince of Persia guy's head. Mordor Orc, put this guy together. We've got this Bear Knight. I was totally not expecting to see a Bear Knight. I don't have any of these in my collection right now. If you guys know, I'm really into Castle as well. So I do have tons of Raven Knights and the Fright Knight CMFs, which I like a lot. But I never got my hands on any of these Bear Knights. So it's my first Bear Knight I have. And he's got the Bear Knight is really nice because this could fit in well with Green Dragon Knights or Rohan or really any faction, because it doesn't have like any special insignia. It's just got that dark green, dark pearl gray color scheme, which I absolutely love. His head, again, I'm not sure which figure that belongs to, but very nice. This guy's kind of a fun figure. I don't know who put him together, but you've got a Lake Town torso, some sort of head, nice looking hat with a cape. Here's like a Moria / crocodile dude with the Gundabad shoulder pads. This is like the Gandalf from Rings of Power. It's just like, what the heck is this? Okay. A Musketeer CMF. This is a nice CMF if you have a bunch of them. I've actually made a custom castle faction using a lot of these torsos. Haven't posted that on the channel before, but they're pretty cheap. Here's Beorn, amazing fig. This has got the Witch King's head. The rest of it, I'm assuming it's from Harry Potter, but it looks pretty modern with like this clear mold, so not totally sold on what theme that is. We've got Medusa. This is an awesome fantasy Greek mythology figure. I'm pretty sure this one's worth a pretty penny too. This is like 25-30 bucks for a CMF. This thing's crazy expensive. It's a new addition to the collection. I used to collect all of the like historical CMFs or the Greek mythological figures, but I ended up getting rid of them. So getting this now is kind of like a little reminder to when I collected CMFs. Now I'm not going to go through all of these, but we've got a bunch of these crocodile dudes, which as far as Chima figures go, it's probably the best Chima figure. I've seen a lot of people combine the newer CMF orc with these Chima guys because they're the same olive green color and look pretty similar. So happy to pick these up for Chima figures. That's the great thing about this lot is even like the kind of dumb things, quote unquote, like Chima, like what a lot of people think is dumb, we got the best of it. Like we got the crocodiles. For me as a castle builder, these are the guys who I'd be most interested in because they look like orcs. So I think they're pretty cool. And honestly, as far as like original themes go, Chima's kind of cool. The TV show is actually decent. I saw like the first episode, but I don't really have any Chima in my collection other than these guys. Got a Minotaur, awesome figure. This reminds me of Narnia. Really, really cool. I have to put this next to my purest version of High King Peter from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe and the Prince Caspian. Is this Ninjago's the first Ninjago sighting? That's got to be like the Red Ninja's belt. Yeah. I don't know what his name is. Kai. Kai is the Red Ninja. So some trace of Chima. This looks like a Star Wars torso to me. This guy's head. This is like a random figure to have in this lot. The Force Awakens, like Wrath Tar Escape or something like that. I don't see any other figures from that. And this looks like Thor's torso. So I think that head we saw earlier was indeed Thor. And this is a cooler version of Thor's torso because, again, kind of a generic looking one. You could throw in an army with like Sauron or some orcs or maybe Arnor, something cool. Got a couple, I think that's Bard's legs, but a couple Prince of Persia figures. This guy's got a nice wardrobe going on. Could use these guys for like Hard Dream or Easterlings or something like that. So really nice pickup. Yeah, this guy might even be good for like Avatar. Some more parts, nothing crazy. This one looks decent for like a peasant or something like that. This Native American CMF, I believe. And this has to be the Cyclops legs, right? Huh. Oh, okay, yeah, because this is Elrond's legs. So it's really cool to have the Cyclops too. These are like awesome figs that I would absolutely love having as part of my collection. But I don't want to pay like for a Cyclops fig. Like I'm not going somewhere or going online and paying like 10, 15 bucks to buy a Cyclops. But having one is really cool. And, you know, shout out to whoever that stop motion guy is with the Cyclops stop motions. He made a Lord of the Rings one, I believe. So Lego Cyclops, really cool stop motion YouTuber. It's got to be some Prince of Persia thing. Just some more Prince of Persia figures. Really, really nice armor. Different pieces, all really useful. Got a CMF orc or a goblin. And here's a Prince of Persia woman. This looks like the heroic knight legs. Not sure what the torso is. Got Gandalf and sand blue hair. That's a rarity. Not sure what that's to. Is this a Marvel fig? Or no, that's got to be a Prince of... It looks like Bucky from Captain America, but no, I think that head is belonging to a Prince of Persia figure. And what do we have here? So it's an all-around head with some sort of... Is that Will Turner from Pirates of the Caribbean, maybe? This one's a nice one. This is from the Prince of Persia figure, but it also goes well with like Indiana Jones or any of the classic Lego Star Wars figures around like 2008. So you can make the stormtrooper from the video game with the shirtless stormtrooper, shirtless clones. Nice torso to have, and it's kind of expensive too. This is of course the biggest thing that catches my attention. Cave Troll. Love these guys. This is actually my 10th Cave Troll, so I got a huge army of them. Really, really awesome figure. And it's noticeably bigger than any big figure that you'll come across. Like, I didn't realize that because this was the first big figure I got, but this thing is way bigger than like any of the Marvel ones or even like the old Castle Trolls. We got a warg here, some animals. Nice warg from Mirkwood Elf Army. This bird, it's kind of a cool bird, not sure if it's valuable or not. We've got a leopard, really, really cool to pick up this. This is exclusive to one Lego set. It's worth like 30 bucks, 25 bucks. So really cool to have this guy. All that custom printing. I think it's the same other than that as the line figures, but all of that printing really goes hard. Sweet to have that. We've got a horse. This one is not a Ringwraith horse or Mouth of Sauron horse, so it has a normal eyes and everything, which is nice because I have so many of the Ringwraith horses that at this point I'm more happy to get these guys than the Ringwraith guys who are more valuable, because this I can use for my Gondor troops or my Rohirrim. Really, really nice. Some CMF animal Cobra. It's a cool one to have. This dragon, I recognize there was this poly bag from the 2010 Kingdoms theme. Green Dragon Knights. Very, very cool. And continuing on, we've got a crocodile. This is like an updated modern version of the crocodile because it has the printed eyes. I think the rest of it does seem different as well from the OG crocodile. So it's an updated mold. Not sure what set this is from, but cool to have. Then some like lesser animals, you know, nothing crazy. Some snakes, dogs. Got some skeletons, probably from Moria. One last torso. This is a really nice looking torso. I like that. I think this is from the Scottish Highland Warrior CMF. So I don't know what it is about this collection, but everything here is just straight 10 out of 10 stuff. Like even when it's kind of the CMF themes, like it's not all Lord of the Rings, right? But the other stuff in here is just crazy good. Now we've got like, looking at this armor, like what the heck? Heroic Knight torso, I bought tons of these, so I actually have a ton of these for my Gondor Knights. Always really nice to get a gold plated looking torso, very similar. I believe that belongs to a Conquistador figure. I've got a Boromir shield, Boromir hairpiece, some Greek figures, Lake Town Guard, Heroic Knight helmet. Just amazing stuff in this lot. Here are all the capes to the figures. I sorted those out. These Chima flags, kind of cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these guys together and then show you the finished lineup. You know, not gonna look like this. It's gonna be the complete figures. Here are all the figs completely assembled. Almost all of them were able to be completed, so you can see the finished products here. Really great stuff. This did also come with a load of parts, and I'll definitely be using these in future builds, and possibly rebuilding Dol Guldur.